Jump. Ready for race 2. They're set, they're racing. Larissa Bale off the inside, jumped okay. Biscayne Bale won the start, charging to the lead. Moving through the centre, Lawrence Luck getting to second. Followed by Larissa Bale and Golden Duck getting wide red pumps. Followed by Proper Polka. Back on the inside, Miss Porton tailed out Pretty Mexican. Down the back, Biscayne Bale the leader. Lawrence Luck giving chase. 5 lengths away to Larissa Bale and red pumps and a break then to Proper Polka. On the turn, Biscayne Bale still the leader by 2 lengths to Lawrence Luck. It's Biscayne Bale in front. Lawrence Luck to the fence, but Biscayne Bale's going to lead all the way. Biscayne Bale beat Lawrence Luck. Larissa Bale third, followed by Proper Polka. Next in Miss Port from Red Pumps. Further back, Golden Duck and Pretty Mexican finished at the rear.
And they have it, 7, 6, 10.
Miss Katarina's chances no harm because she's able to get straight off the rails with no tote call there. Royal Scandal has begun brilliantly from out wide and he whips across to the lead in the early stages. Flash Toga away well, tried to get in behind the leader I'd suggest, but there wasn't the room. Isa Walkham was able to kick up, so Flash Toga caught facing the breeze. Miss Katarina ends up 1 out and 1 back. Foreshore gets up on the rails next, although Flash Toga's hanging right back here in front of Miss Katarina and also Kylie and Style on her back. Then Linwood Lee and Tote Call's tacked on fairly quickly. Racing down the back straight and the leader is Royal Scandal. 4 metres to Isa Welcome, 4 metres foreshore. Eventually Flash Toga got back to the rails and this left Miss Katarina without cover, so she's sliding forward, although as I speak Foreshore's come off and Miss Katarina's been pushed 3 wide there and he might be stuck there, Sugars, because Kylie and Style is kicking up. Then further back Linwood Lee and Tote Call. Well, Miss Katarina got shoved out 3 deep there off the back straight and the favourite's been forced to work around that turn. The leader is Royal Scandal, 4 metres in front. Miss Katarina runs second. Down in behind the leader Isa Welcome and Foreshore ended up with the 1-1 trail. Back on the rails then Flash Toga, 4 metres to Kylie and Style. Back on the inside then Tote Call and next along on the outside Linwood Lee at the tail. They head towards the back straight. They went the first quarter in only 34.6, but there's a question mark on that as they head to the back straight. And the leader Royal Scandal, 4 metres in front of Isa Welcome. On the outside Miss Katarina, they've sprinted up somewhat now. Foreshore next, racing outside of Flash Toga. Out 3 wide comes Kylie and Style. In behind them, working one off, in fact, Tote Call, and then Linwood Lee going to the 400. The leader, Royal Scandal. Miss Katarina's under pressure. Foreshore's getting past her. Out 3 now, 4 wide, Kylie and Style. Flash Toga in the centre. Back in behind them, Isa Welcome, and Linwood Lee right off the track from Tote Call. Foreshore's moved up strongly. Miss Katarina is responding in the centre. She's kicking back. Royal Scandal there on the inside into the straight. Foreshore got to the lead. Miss Katarina trying hard to go with Foreshore. Royal Scandal the inside. Foreshore just the leader. Miss Katarina can't get it and Foreshore scores. Foreshore beat Royal Scandal on the line and nose in advance of Miss Katarina. Linwood Lee's run 4th, then Flash Toga, Kylie and Style, Isa Welcome, and Tote Call was last in.
There you go, Pete. 6
to 4 favourite, and it's 12 to 1 upwards. Others headed by Ansemius and Bomick. Now they're locked away at the 1400 metres. Red Javelin's biggest danger should be traffic, really. Capacity field. Lightly raced 5-year-old. He's had 5 starts for 3 wins, a second and a third. Interrupted preparations. He's a railway horse if he can ever stand up that long. They're off now in Bacon, and Ace in Battle was noticeably slow. Red Javelin landed about midfield. Staliki got going quickly. So did Mr.
We'll be back with John shortly. They're moving in nicely for Wentworth Park Race 1. We should be able to get the finish at Belmont after the running of Race 1 at Wentworth Park. The first semi-final of the Vic Peters Memorial. Here's Peter Johnson. Good evening, Pete.
Thank you, Kerry. Very good evening to you. Good evening, everyone. And runners are being loaded into the boxes for the first semi of the Vic Peters Memorial Classic. It's even money for Greetson, number 2. 9, Worthy King is 7 to 4. They're set to go. Ready to jump, racing. Coming out smartly in the centre, the favourite Greetson. Out wide, Pamela Bale. Worthy King along the rails, there's trouble. And falling heavily was Pamela Bale. Out of the straight, though. And Worthy King with the inside running shows the way. Micah Gunn second. Moving up, rematch, Rum Jungle. Greetson got squeezed out of it. Further back in the field was G. Harley and Tarango. Worthy King leads on the corner. Out by 4 lengths to Micah Gunn and rematch. Worthy King circled in front. Leads 4 lengths down the running. And Worthy King goes on to win the first. Second, Micah Gunn done. Close for third. Give it a Greets and over Rum Jungle, then rematch.
9.72, here's Belmont.
Is driving up into dead ends again, and here's Ace in Battle rattling home. Ace in Battle and Beaumick are coming at Madame Geisha. Beaumick in the middle and Madame Geisha on the fence. They hit the line. Dead heat. Beaumick and Madame Geisha. I don't know. Ace in Battle inches away third. Red Javelin, well, he's found traffic problems again, but he was under the whip at the 200. I don't know if he wanted to take the run between horses. Then Mr. Raku, answer me yes. Behind them came Great Kublai. Next to pull up Rather Raymond from In Bacon. Further back, Mr. Impeccable. Ever Wonder, Pack to Go, Stark, Musical Maestro, and Always Chanting, and one tailed off last, Staliki. Well, this is tight. Very, very close. Madame Geisha and Beaumick have come together in the shadows of the post from a big wall of horses, and Ace in Battle's been a huge run. And the three of them have gone to the line locked together. Ace in Battle will get lipped out. But
race 2. Green lights on, racing. Star Marine with Shorty, and out wide Super Happy Star all showing speed. Now the favourite Pleasant Vance is starting to drive forward. He looks like leading out of the straight. Pleasant Vance towards the inside. Yeah, he crosses. He works to an early lead from Shorty, Star Marine, Super Happy Star 4 wide. Just in behind them, Smooth Trip, followed by Retaliator. Power Wiper the fence, then Jeffrey Piccoli, McMahon Double Mint, and Right Way is 10 metres away last. At the 1600, Pleasant Vance, he's in front by 3 metres. Out 3 wide is Super Happy Star. He's about to travel up to the leader's wheel. Back in the field, McMahon is out of his gear. He's broken. The leader's back is Smooth Trip. Star Marine now has the cover fourth, out the expense of Super Happy Star, who draws up within 2 metres of Pleasant Vance on the top turn. Then Power Wiper fifth on the rail. Working up on the outside of Shorty. Then Jeffrey Piccoli on the rail. 2 metres Retaliator. Right Way from last. Now he pulls to the outside 3 wide. Second last is Double Mint. And 35 metres away McMahon. In front Pleasant Vance travelling down the straight towards the 1050 by 2 metres to Super Happy Star. Right Way has come from last. He's working around the outside. He's now joining Pleasant Vance out 3 wide. On the leader's back is Smooth Trip, followed by Star Marine. As on the outside, Right Way, he now faces the breeze. Draws up within a neck of the leader, Pleasant Vance out of the straight of the 800. Star Marine now 3 back on the outside of Power Wiper. He's needing ground the fence, followed by Shorty. He's pulling out now 3 wide. Jeffrey Piccoli on the rail. Retaliator the centre. Pulling out now Double Mint 3 wide, trailing Shorty. And 30 metres to McMahon. Down the back inside the 600. It's still Pleasant Vance over 3 metres in front of Right Way. On the fence is Smooth Trip, followed by Super Happy Star. Power Wiper still needing a run. Jeffrey Piccoli comes off the fence. 3 wide of Star Marine under pressure with Shorty 4 wide. Then Retaliator. Double Mint in behind them, and out the back is McMahon, but Pleasant Vance. He comes to the home turn at the 250, still 3 metres in front. Right Way's under plenty of pressure. Power Wiper now seeing daylight. He pulls to the outside, 3 wide in plenty of time, and back in behind them came Smooth Trip at the 150, though he goes for Pleasant Vance. He's 6 metres in front of Power Wiper. He's down the outside trying to pick up Pleasant Vance, who has a big lead, and it's a winning lead. In fact, he's racing away, Pleasant Vance. Pleasant Vance races away, brings up a double for the Dornoff team by 8 metres. Second, Power Wiper. I reckon Right Way third, just in advance of Smooth Trip and Jeffrey Piccoli. Then Retaliator, Smooth Marine or Star Marine back in behind them, followed by Shorty, Super Happy Star, Double Mint, and out the back was McMahon.
Good on you, Brian, and good work to the Dornoff stable.
Nardine was slow, and out wide Mirror Magic won the start. Terminal Frost drops into second, and third is Dawn Star. 5 lengths away to Rapid Post, and out wide of Beverly Bale from Mardine. Second last Babes Delight and Jessica Bale. Into the back, and Terminal Frost ran to the lead by 2 to Mirror Magic. 2 off to Mardine on the fence, followed by Dawn Star. Further back Beverly Bale and a break to Rapid Post. Heading up the back, Terminal Frost the leader by 3 lengths to Mardine, getting to second. Dawn Star to third, and then Mirror Magic. On the turn, Terminal Frost 3 in front from Mardine and Dawn Star. Terminal Frost in front, holding Mardine, and Terminal Frost got the money by 2 lengths to Mardine. A neck away third was Dawn Star, followed by Rapid Post, Babes Delight. Further back, Beverly Bale from Rapid Post, and Jessica Bale was one of the last to finish with Magic.
Thanks, Darren. 276.
Set to go. Odds on favourite is Motoring Monty, and the blue light is up and they're racing. It was a good start. Motoring Moddy, not the best away. In fact, it's going scratchily, almost out of its gear, drifting back. It is galloping Motoring Moddy. And beginning smartly was Advanced Man, went to the lead from Sundancer Haven, going towards the first corner. Out Chelsea Square away nicely, and Nickel Prince through on the inside. He's having all sorts of bother on Motoring Moddy. It looks as though it's broken some gear. Yep, it's broken its gear, and it will be pulled out of the event. Up to the home quarter the first time, and the leader is Advanced Man. Advanced Man in front of Sundancer Haven. Moving around the outside is Bradford Hanover up towards the leaders, followed by Out Chelsea Square in the centre, about to get a trail. A length further back to Paleface Wide Eye, and then came over on the inside as they race up the home stretch as Olive Grove. Followed further back on the outside by Master Paulsborough, and Motoring Moddy has been retired from the event with broken gear. Past the post. Heading to the turn out of the straight, and Advanced Man, the leader from Bradford Hanover. Running third on the inside as they go to the turn out of the straight is Sundancer Haven, and the lead time 62.4. So they're just crawling along for this class of horse. Over on the inside is Nickel Prince heading towards the back, Out Chelsea Square, and then Paleface Wide Eye, followed further back by Olive Grove. And last of all is Master Paulsborough. At the back they race. At the half mile they start to sprint up, and Advanced Man leads. Bradford Hanover second. Running third is Sundancer Haven. One by one Out Chelsea Squares travel well in transit, followed by Nickel Prince. Then Paleface Wide Eye. Olive Grove is back second last. He's about to let rip on Master Paulsborough. Peels to the outside as they come inside the 400. Advanced Man has had an easy run in front. Still the leader and the one to beat. Bradford Hanover next, and Out Chelsea Square. Peels to the outside. Pushing right off the track, Master Paulsborough. Coming up to the bend. They've got 250 to go, and Advanced Man the leader. He has a peep across and decides to pull the whip now as Out Chelsea Square issues a big challenge, and down the outside, here's Master Paulsborough coming into it. Out Chelsea Square ran up to Advanced Man. Master Paulsborough can't reach them, and Out Chelsea Square is too good. Out Chelsea Square first. Advanced Man may have got second. Tight for third, Master Paulsborough. Didn't quite run on as expected, followed by Sundancer Haven. Close up also was Nickel Prince, followed by Paleface Wide Eye and Bradford Hanover and Olive Grove at the tail. And they've clocked 2.3.
Thank you very much there.
Hi, I'm Tiffany from Lenny's Tavern at Glenelg. Drop in and enjoy our TAB, Keno and excellent bar facilities. Thursday to Sunday is party night. Our nightclub offers the best party atmosphere at the beachfront at Glenelg. Lenny's is the best fun you can have with your clothes on. See you at Lenny's soon.
Here's Terry Spargo racing race 2, Albion Park.
Rhythm at the tail of the field. Little Guns has worked to the front, down the back past the mile marker, and Little Guns leads by a length and a half over Most Adept Lee. To Exceptionally Smooth, trouble back in the field. Benedicia got into bother, put in a few rough strides, and is now planted out 3 deep as Hike Along pulls out 3 deep to make a move. Little Guns takes them past the 1400, 34.7 the lead time. Hike Along quickly strides up into second spot, Most Adept Lee third. Now Benedicia was left out 3 wide, so Alexander decides to attack, and Benedicia moves up on the outside of Little Guns, rounding the 1200 metres corner. Little Guns the fence, Benedicia the outside. They lead by more than a length over Most Adept Lee. Hike Along fourth, 1 out, 1 back. Exceptionally Smooth now 3 back in the running lane. Sarcasm on the rail, and here's Classy Rhythm making a quick dash, followed by Gatwick Hemp on the inside of Aces Despair. Velro Idol was shuffled back to second last, is now 3 deep, and Van Top at the rear. 33 for the first quarter of the mile. They crawled through that section. Little Guns leads a half over Classy Rhythm, who's come from the tail to sit in the death. Most Adept Lee third, locked up on the back of the leader. Exceptionally Smooth out 3 deep, going forward on the outside of Benedicia. Then Wonder Sarcasm. Velro Idol out 3 wide. Hike Along shuffle well back in the field, followed by Gatwick Hemp, Aces Despair, and Van Top's 2 lengths away at the tail. 33.1 for the second quarter, and it's Little Guns held together at the 450. Wonder Classy Rhythm. Most Adept Lee on the rail. Exceptionally Smooth's 3 wide. Velro Idol 4 deep. Aces to Spare 5 wide. Benedicia behind them can't get a run, and then Sarcasm. Little Guns leads onto the corner. At the 200, Little Guns more than a length to Classy Rhythm, who's under the bat. Velro Idol under pressure. Aces to Spare to the outside, but Little Guns kicked away with short of 100 metres left to go. Aces to Spare ran into second spot. They said to Little Guns, here's the race. Run the slow time, sprint away, and Little Guns did that and won easily. Little Guns beat Aces to Spare. Third might be Hike Along from Gatwick, Hemp and Sarcasm. Then Most Adept Lee and Classy Rhythm, who failed to run on. From Velro Idol, Exceptionally Smooth, Van Top and Benedicia.
Racing, Atomic Bar left nicely on the outside. Trying to go with it was Goldstream, and wide on the track, Heart Starter. A length behind them, Almuzo. Bonita Bale moves up a couple to Braveheart, April Rapid and Chariot Rocket. Into the back, and Goldstream took the lead from Atomic Bale. Going to third, Almuzo. Bonita Bale and Heart Starter behind them, and then 4 or 5 to Braveheart, Chariot Rocket and April Rapid. Goldstream's in front. Here's the favourite, Atomic Bale out after it, and then Almuzo. Goldstream turned in front. Almuzo late. Goldstream, Almuzo. Goldstream wins the second semi from Almuzo. Getting up for third, Atomic Bale, then Bonita Bale. They were followed by Heart Starter, Braveheart, April Rapid and Chariot Rocket.
Here's another update for Globe Derby Race 2, and it's 11-1 for number 1 at Globe Derby. 11-1 Avon Shadow.
The flare in 2. Start all important here. Set. Racing began quickly, got the flare. Franco Alicante will go forward into the run of the first turn. Expressionist went forward but didn't have the speed of the other two. Avon Shadow drives up behind, got the flare. In the centre there, Eskimo Prince. Expressionist goes on with it. Getting up along the inside, El Monet. $50 bill settles well back, and easing back to the tail will have to be Bold Lamassolo. He's actually having a bit of trouble easing it back there. They race into the back straight now, a lap and 3/4 from home, and got the flare, has held the lead and held it fairly easily too. 3 metres in front in second place in Expressionist. On the inside, Avon Shadow, and now Franco Alicante's got the 1-1. El Monet 3 back the rails. On its outside, Eskimo Prince, and then 4 metres to Bold Lamass outside of $50 bill, which has dropped to the inside. Under a lap and a half from home as they leave the back, and the favourite in front got the flare, has travelled well. 3 metres in second placing Expressionist, has had a fairly tough first lap. On the rails behind the leader, Avon Shadow getting a nice run. 1 out and 1 back then was Franco Alicante. Next along in the field on the inside, El Monet covering it, Eskimo Prince, and then Bold Lamass around $50 bill the last two. They race to the judge. They've got a lap front to run and got the flare under a good hold. She's probably just up on the steel a little. 2 metres in second placing Expressionist. Now the first quarter was 32.8. On the inside, Avon Shadows had a great run but needs a bit of luck. 1 out and 1 back, Franco Alicante. Then on the inside, El Monet. Still no moves. Eskimo Prince saved up for 1 sprint, as was Bold Lamass. And down on the inside, $50 bill. Down the back, and still the pilot got the flare, held back to them. Expressionist has got within a metre. Avon Shadow waiting for the run in behind them. Franco Alicante hasn't had to sprint. It's just purely going to be a sprint home. Then Eskimo Prince, El Monet. Now Bold Lamass pulls wide from $50 bill. Got the flare led. Expressionist the outside. Now Franco Alicante comes quickly, so she has to get busy on the leader. Avon Shadow pulling around them. Then Eskimo Prince. Franco Alicante has sprinted quickly. Got the flare, can't go with it. Expressionist the centre. Avon Shadow late. Franco Alicante's going to do best. Franco Alicante 2 metres Expressionist. Avon Shadow got up for third. Every chance the favourite got the flare. Then El Monet, Eskimo Prince next in $50 bill, and Bold Lamass was last in. Well,
4, 5 and 1. Franco Alicante. From 5 Expressionist and 1 Avon Shadow in race number 2 at Globe Derby.
And good even line. Morning Flash out wide began well. So did Blue Gamble and Gramercy along the fence. 3 of them across the track, and going through the centre is Zach Hanna. They're followed further back to Athena Bale from Moving Jumbuck, High Flight, and ahead of it Sky Tonight. Heading up the back, and Blue Gamble ran to the lead by 5 to Zach Hanna. Gramercy third. Then Morning Flash and Moving Jumbuck on the turn. Blue Gamble 2 in front from Zach Hanna, running a big race. Blue Gamble straightens in front from Zach Hanna. Zach Hanna after Blue Gamble, who's still in front, and Blue Gamble will win the hot dog. Blue Gambler half length to Zach Hanna. Photo third, Morning Flash or Moving Jumbuck. Followed by a highlight further back, Gramercy from Sky Tonight. And it was the last one to finish.
Okay, Darren. And that was Darren Flindell, 6'8" and a third.
Mobile races away. Pops Delight went roughly. Carolina Return is showing early speed with Astral Spirit, who will lead Carolina Return early. Franco Elect settles down 50s out 3 wide though. Slim Alto the fence in the centre is Sharp Brett. Then Transporter, That's True, Zodiac Dancer, Pops Delight, Medusa Gold and Bowers Best is last. Franco Elect is scouting deep out of the straight towards the 1650. Astral Spirit in front in a favourite role. Travelling around the outside, Franco Elect is about to work up to the leader's wheel. On the fence in third is Slim Alto. Fourth with cover now is Carolina Return. As Franco Elect now works up to be a clear second. Up on the outside is Sharp Brett, sixth and 3 back on the outside of Transporter. Zodiac Dancer is 4 back on the outside of Bowers Best, making ground the rail. That's True is third last, followed by Medusa Gold. And Pops Delight is 6 metres away. 35 metres had covered the field early, and the leader is Astral Spirit by almost 4 metres. Franco Elect is facing the breeze, a neck away third is Slim Alto. Fourth on the outside is Carolina Return, and fifth on the rail is Transporter. Sharp Brett is having a nice run the first circuit, the outside of Bowers Best. Zodiac Dancer 1 off the fence, then That's True. 5 metres away Medusa Gold, and 6 metres away Pops Delight. 1,000 to go. Astral Spirit still in front. She's had a nice run by 2.5 metres. Franco Elect on the outside has worked from the outset. Third placing Slim Alto. Then Carolina Return. Transport of the rail. 3 metres away Sharp Brett. Then Bowers Best, Zodiac Dancer, That's True. Medusa Gold is second last. She lost ground at that point, and 4 metres away Pops Delight. Down the back towards the 600. Astral Spirit, she's still in front by 2.5 metres. 2 Franco Elect about to be shaken up. On the rail is Slim Alto. He's travelling well, needing a run. Zodiac Dancer pulls out now 3 wide. Sharp Brett comes out in front of it though. Then Carolina Return. Transport of the rail. Then Bowers Best coming off the fence, followed by That's True, Medusa Gold and Pops Delight. At the moment though, Astral Spirit, she's still in front, 220 metres out by 2 metres to Franco Elect. He's shaken up on the outside. Slim Alto still needing a run. Then Sharp Brett and Zodiac Dancer at the 180. Astral Spirit still over 3 metres in front. Franco Elect can't pick it up. No run for Slim Alto, but Astral Spirit, she's clear over the concluding stages, and here is another one in all the way fashion for Astral Spirit. Astral Spirit wins by 2 metres to Franco Elect. Third, tight, maybe Slim Alto. A nose to Bowers Best out wide who flew. Zodiac Dancer close up, then Transporter Sharp Brett. A gap to Medusa Gold, Carolina Return, That's True, and last in was Pops Delight.
And it was 11 to 1 thereabouts steady. Number 1 Astral Spirit against the short price Franco Elect. 1-6 a photo. Moonee Valley Race 3. Thank you, Brian.
Third semi of the Vic Peters. They're all set. Racing, Warren's Flyer jumped well, so did on the outside Grove Hills, who takes the lead on the rails. Captain's Flat, Red Consulate got along the rails when the leader got off, and Red Consulate goes to the lead. In second was Captain's Flat, followed by Warren's Flyer, and then came Grove Hills after a bump. Moving through Maria's Bid, Elastic Rebel on the outside is in a bit of bother. Further back was Worth Dreaming and Space Age up to the corner, and the leader was Red Consulate. Shows a clean pair of heels over Captain's Flat. Warren's Flyer and Elastic Rebel's coming of the late run, but Red Consulate too good. Red Consulate beat Elastic Rebel, getting up for third Warren's Flyer. Then came Captain's Flat, right behind them Maria's Bid. Then came Worth Dreaming, Captain's Flat, and Space Age was one of the last.
Thank you very much there, Pete. And 9.53 in the third semi-final of the Vic Peters Memorial. Newcastle scoring up. Have a look at Albion Park, see what they're doing. Yes, of course, scoring up. What do? We'll see the start of Newcastle. Here is Wayne Hickson.
In the back. 2 laps at the judge the first time they're set. And the blue light comes up and they're racing, and the old bloke Thorate fired out from the outside. He's one of the best to begin. Down towards the inside, Franco Gold and Wadham Vance are showing good speed. Franco Gold punching through, and on the inside is Jetto Master trying to keep out Thorate, but they haven't got the speed. Thorate crosses them easily on the first corner, and Generator goes back to the tail of the field. Running up towards the home corner the first time, and Thorate steadied in the lead. Shows the one.
Racing, Albion Park.
A half further back to Franco Gold. Generator pulls to the outside as they come around the home corner, and a fair way back to Kai Being King and Wadham Vance at the tail of the field. Into the straight, 2 laps left to go. And if Howard James thought he was going to get it easy on Thorate, he's going to have to think again, because Generator's going up to tackle him with 2 laps to go. It's the two favourites together at the post, and Generator wants the lead. Generator on the outside moves up to take over from Thorite. They've kicked away from Jedi Master. Then came Franco Gold over on the inside as Wadham Vance, and Kybeen King is at the tail of the field. Into the back straight, and James hands up the lead now, and Generator leads to the back at the mile peg. A length and a half on Thorite and a length and a half Jedi Master. On the outside, the first without cover is Franco Gold. Then Wadham Vance and Kybeen King at the tail of the field. Down the back with 11 and a half to go, and he drops anchor on Generator. It leads by a length and a half to Thorite. A length and a half to Jedi Master. That's the pattern as they leave the back straight. The first without cover is Franco Gold. Wadham Vance on the inside is starting to pull now, and Kybeen King is at the tail of the field. Bell Lap coming up at the judge this time. Burns rating Generator on top by a length. Thorite in second spot. James has got the setting shot on this leader. A length away behind those, Franco Gold, Jedi Master. No change in the pattern. Kybeen King second last, and Wadham Vance last. The Winfield NBN Newcastle Cup field turns the corner. 1 lap left to go, and Generator. Burns had a peep over the shoulder, and he has to look a length for Thorite. A length and a half away on the outside is Franco Gold as they come down for the bell. Jedi Master is next, then Kybeen King, and Wadham Vance is last. 1 second left to go, and Generator's had it all one way in front and leads to the turnout of a straight by a length and a half to Thorite, and Franco Gold moving up on the outside to try and pocket Thorite. A length back then on the inside is Jedi Master. Kybeen King is next, and Wadham Vance at the tail of the field. They're in the final circuit. Burns had another look over the shoulder, and Generator leads. 800 metres left to go. Franco Gold is second. Thorite on the inside trying to get out of that pocket. Further back then to Kybeen King, Jedi Master, and Wadham Vance to the outside. Heading on to the top corner. 400 metres left to go. He's holding back on Generator. It leads by a neck, Franco Gold. Thorite climbing over the back of the leader, can't get out as he pulls the whip on Generator. Franco Gold is running a great race on the outside. Franco Gold is drawn level with Generator. Thorite's getting into the clear now. He's about to hook around them as they come into the straight. 250 to go. He's in desperate trouble on Generator because here comes Thorite. The old bloke down the outside with a great run. Generator just in front. Thorite's grabbing him with every stride. Generator and Thorite. Thorite's got him. Thorite goes home too well. Thorite by a length to Generator. Third, Franco Gold. Then came Jedi Master, Kybeen King, and Wadham Vance was last.
Thank you very much, Wayne. 7.62. Well, there you go. Brian, happy with that? Sure you would be up there in Brisbane watching in the driver's room. Thorite taking out the Newcastle Cup. 7-6-2. Another feature race win to the mighty Thorite from the Brian Hancock stables. 7-6-2. Now the Albion Park race is completed. We'll be showing you the bell lap of that event when we can, and it'll be straight after the Penrith Greyhound race. Now Globe Derby update, race number 3. Here's Darren.
Tiger's Den, the odds-on favourite, ready and racing. Tiger's Den began beautifully out of the 3, landed 2 in front of Happy Volvo. Small Town on the rail, followed by Cashbox, Bold and Sharp, Chariot Bound. Further back, Pop-In J and Munster's Mate is at the rear. Tiger's Den shot clear down the back by 8 lengths to Small Town. Going to third out wide, Happy Volvo together with Cashbox kicking up. 2 lengths away to Bold and Sharp and Pop-In J. But on the turn, and Tiger's Den is set for a big win. Turns the corner, 8 in front from Small Town and Cashbox, and Tiger's Den romps in. Tiger's Den by 7 lengths on the line, dead heat second. Small Town and Cashbox can't split them. Followed by Bold and Sharp, Chariot Bound. Further back in the race came Pop-In J from Munster's Mate, and it was at the rear of the field.
Thank you very much there, Darren. 3 into photo, Penrith, race 5. Now here's a replay of the bell lap, the last lap, race 3, Albion Park.
Second last, and Riverbird at the rear. 32.4 for the first quarter of the mile. It's Bryden Duke showing the way. On the turn out of the straight, Bryden Duke leads by more than a length. Over Wipe Off with Sherwood Lad and Neckaway third. Toracan fourth now with cover behind Wipe Off. Force 1 on the fence. Riverbird moves up to second last, and Sam Linden on the rail shuffled back to the rear. 30.7 second quarter of the mile. Bryden Duke takes them down the back, leading by a length on the favourite Wipe Off, who's facing the breeze. Sherwood Lad's third, locked away on the fence. Toracan keeping the pocket, shout on him. Then Force 1, Riverbird and Sam Linden. Bryden and Duke. Still a length in front at the 420 metres mark. Wipe off second. Sherwood Lad 2 lengths away, trying to angle off the rail. Toracan trying to keep Sherwood Lad in, but can't. Force 1 goes up on the fence, then River Bird and Sam Linden. Bright and Duke shaken up on the corner. Wipe Off moves up on the outside and pokes his head in front when they turn. Wipe Off takes the lead from Bright and Duke. Sherwood Lad's clear. He can't run on. Force 1 and Sam Linden are both making ground at the end. Wipe Off in front. Sam Linden goes up on the fence. Force 1 on the outside, but Wipe Off wins. Wipe Off first. Force 1 second. Sam Linden third. Then Sherwood Lad, followed by Toracan, River